Hi, my name is Shauna Harrington. I'm with VSP Global. I'm the Senior Director in HR and handle all the hiring for the company. And at SECO today, I was helping doctors and their office team find out really what are the key elements it takes to keep things legal in your practice. Well, we could spend days, hours, weeks, and months talking about that, but just to break it down to a few key things, one of the things that I like to share with people, especially in an interview process or when you're actually having dialogue with your employees, is in your discussions, number one, you want to ask yourself, is this discussion job related? Is it talking about how many kids someone has or where people live, or is it really talking about your expectations about what the job is, what the activities are, and what performance should look like? So that's one. The second question you want to ask yourself before you have discussions, are you treating someone differently because they are a little bit different, or are you asking them a special question for a special person? So for example, if I am a disabled person and my boss asks me, or my potential employer asks me, if I'm going to be able to type 70 words a minute. And the second question you want to consider or ask yourself before having the discussion with the employee is this a special question for a special person or a different question for a different person? So let's say, for example, you're interviewing a candidate, and let's say they may not have an arm, maybe they are an amputee. What you don't want to ask or say to them is, how did that happen to you? Or, wow, I'm sorry, what happened? Or, can you do the job? What you do want to say is, this job requires you to type 70 words a minute. Are you able to perform that job with or without accommodation? And that can also be achieved in the job description. If you have a job description, you may not even need to ask that, because if they are applying and they've read the job description, they will be able to let you know if they need accommodation in that space. A couple other things just to wrap it up. You just want to make sure you're fair and consistent. You want to make sure you have an employee handbook so you can always refer back to policy. You want to treat people with respect and dignity. You want to walk the talk as the leader and ensure that you're not doing anything that would negatively impact the office, because all of your team is looking to you. And then the last couple of things are that employee handbook is going to be very key in ensuring that people not only know the policy, but they're following the policy, and that you can address it if they aren't following the policy with some disciplinary action if needed. So if you just keep those things in mind, I think you'll have a great time in your office, making sure that you make a lot of money in your practice and that you're keeping legal so you won't get sued, because we don't want that to happen.